keep it rolling back in Utsunomiya. This is the 2025 FIBA 3x3 Utsunomiya World Tour Opener. Semifinals are set. So we get a little bit of a break in the action as we get ready for our two-point shootout final. We'll have our slam dunk competition coming up later in the day as well. But your four teams still remaining. Miami will face off against Toulouse in one semifinal, and Amsterdam will face off with UB in the other. Here is your weather forecast. These are ideal conditions. The wind has been a bit of an issue for teams playing at the early portion of the day, but now it seemed to kind of calm down a bit. Hopefully it'll stay that way, and we'll see a bit more shooting for the rest of the day. That's Dejan Majstorovic out there getting warmed up for his semifinal, but they won't be playing a semifinal game until about 3:40 local time. Again, we'll have our two-point shootout final coming up here in just a bit. So we're going to find out who the top gun in Utsunomiya is at this 9th edition of the event. And look to get this year started off on a high note. Who is going to take the first crown of 2025 with $40,000 on the line? So we'll get set up for the two-point shootout final here. If you don't know the rules, there are 3 racks around the perimeter with 5 balls worth 1 point apiece. And you have a money ball rack from the 3x3 logo. 3 balls worth 2 points apiece, a total of 21. Winner takes home $500 US. See, I have my money off the mark, but now you know. So they'll get ready. I'll step off for a second, and once our shooters take the floor, we will get this competition underway. Stick around.
What's at stake? Mortgages, bragging rights, $500 to the winner. However, if a player can beat the record, which stands at 18 and was set last year at the Macau World Tour Masters 2024, set by Thibaut Vervoort, who set it at 18 points, they can win $5,000.
このようにシュートアウトコンテスト開催です。昨日の予選を勝ち抜いた4名によるシュートアウトコンテスト。ではルールを説明します。この4箇所に置かれたボール、それぞれ5球ずつボールが置かれております。45度トップ、そして片方の45度です。こちら順番に打っていただきます。5本ずつです。得点はすべて1点。ただし最後のこのラゲージ、3x3 のロゴの位置に配置してあるこちらのボールです。こちらのボールはマネーボールです。2点入ります。すべてのボールが1点に対して一番遠い位置に設置されたこちらのボールからのショットは2点となります。制限時間は60秒です。60秒以内に誰が一番ショットを沈めるか得点を争います。
So once again, more than just bragging rights, $500 on the line. If they can beat the record of 18, $5,000. It's about to go down, Utsunomiya. Y'all ready for the shootout competition finals? Let me hear you make some noise! All right, and let's welcome our first shooter to the court, representing a team of Toulouse. Give it up for number 3, Hugo.
All right, our first shooter representing Team Toulouse, who is in the semifinals, Hugo Suhard. He's been the most deadly two-point shooter in the competition to this point. Now, again, the winner wins $500, but if the record is broken, which was set by Thibaut Vervoort, by the way, 18 is the record to beat, then $10,000 would go to that player that's able to do that. Hugo Suhard's got a shot at it. Uh-oh. Hugo Suhard's got a shot at it. He misses his first on the left wing. He's up to 10. He's got 11. So he cannot set the new record. But he is certainly setting the tone with a couple more attempts, one more money ball to go, and it goes begging. But 11, not a bad start for Hugo Suhard. He's got bigger fish to fry than the Wilson 2-point shootout final, as he's looking for a team award. Next shooter, Dejan Majstorovic, the greatest shooter in the game's history, who has always found himself at home here in Utsunomiya. He has not found a lot of his shots to be successful so far here in 2025. And the shooting woes continue for the Maestro. Maybe they hid the real Majstorovic back at the hotel or something, because
got a stunt double.
He has not looked himself this year. Yeah, this is a stunt double. This isn't Dejan Majstorovic.
3, 4, 5.
He finally heats up here on the left wing.
Money ball time.
He could actually take the lead. Oh, he pump faked us. They let him get away with that travel? Majstorovic, he can no longer take the lead, so he will take himself to the locker room as he and U prepare for their semifinal against Amsterdam. And hopefully for U, Majstorovic can solve some of the shooting woes that we've seen. He'll get a chance to see this guy pretty soon. Brian Alberts of Team Amsterdam, who also has had a rough go at it.
1.
So he'll get an extra shooting warm up here. He's
3.
knocked down 3 of 4 on the first rack. Second rack, 5 shots, top of the key. 1, money. Second one, off target. Third, good. Fourth, Fifth, straight cash, homie. To the left wing, BA, no way. Another one, Third attempt, that'll go. Fourth, Payak. Fifth, off the window. You gotta call that next time. Top of the key, money ball time from the logo. He's gotta put some more scrimp into it. Some more gristle. He doesn't hit any of them. So 10 is still not enough to take the lead. Hugo Suhard, the pole sitter, with 1 shooter to go.
And now let's welcome our final shooter to the half court, representing Team Utsunomiya, number 3, Utsunomiya.
Our last shooter, Ishmael Yasuo of Team Utsunomiya. He's the local favorite. Can he storm from behind and take the lead? 11 is the mark to beat. He's got his first shot on the mark. 40% on the first rack. Where are you going? Which way did he go? All right. Time is of the essence. He finds the rack and has only found the bottom of the net once, twice. He's got 4 makes to the left wing. Bang. Miss. Another one. He's got to heat up quick if he wants to challenge the lead here. And now he's got to make all 3 money balls. 1 miss. And Hugo Suhard is safe. And indeed, the boss, Hugo, top gun of Utsunomiya. Despite this last shot from Yasuo, it won't go anyway. Hugo Suhard of Team Toulouse is your Wilson 2-point shootout final winner here in Utsunomiya. Next up, the semifinals, Amsterdam and U. Keep the action rolling here in front of the Futa Arayama Shrine. Don't go anywhere. The semifinals are on the way.
Finals presented by Wilson. Team Toulouse, number 3, Hugo Suhard. Stand by for the official announcement.
ーズナンバー3ヒューゴ・スーハード選手に決定です。おめでとうございます。
A total of 11 points with 14.87 seconds remaining on the clock. Got them off quickly. And to present the award to our winner, we'd like to call upon Brexy.
プレゼンターブレクシーより
Thank you to the lovely Brexy girls. Domo arigato.
OK 皆さんで大きな拍手をお願いします。
Yes, give it up once again for your shootout competition winner, Hugo Suhar! All right, here we go. Started on day one with 14 teams in a qualifying draw. The 14 became 12 for the main draw. Started today in the knockout rounds and the quarterfinals with 8 teams. And now we are down to our final 4 teams. And we're going to find out after these next 2 games which 2 teams will advance to the finals and get their chance at $40,000 US, and also to be crowned winner and champion of the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Utsunomiya Opener.
いよいよこの後は準決勝です。セミファイナルへと参ります。この宇都宮を制すれば優勝賞金は4万ドル、実に500万円以上の賞金を手にします。勝ち上がった4チームは昨日予選を無敗で勝ち上がっております。すなわちここまでは全てのチームが一度も負けておりません。ではスクリーンに注目。現在皆さんの楽しい写真を投稿していただいております。コメント付きでありがとうございます。この中から
Konnichiwa, welcome back to Utsunomiya, Japan, as season number 14 of the World Tour opens in this incredible city. This is the opener. It is open for business as we've gotten down to the semifinals. The final 4 teams still remaining, taking a shot at that $40,000 grand prize here on a beautiful afternoon. A bit windy, but still beautiful nonetheless. And we're expecting the action to continue to heat up. We got some big-time stars, including the reigning MVP, the defending World Tour final champs against Ub, who had won two titles here at Utsunomiya before. You see the rules of the game: 10 minutes on the game clock, 12-second shot clocks, a sprint to 21. With that specially made Wilson 3x3 ball. I'm the voice of 3x3. Kyle Montgomery saying hello, my partner in crime. Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain. Got his voice all cleared up. You got your vocal cords ready. It's the semifinals, Boz.
I think we dropped an octave today alone.
We did. We sound more sexy, though.
Yes.
What do you think about this sexy matchup?
Well, this
the rivals, right?
This is a sexy matchup, and they are big rivals. I know most of the people watching, as well as you, remember what happened in the World Tour Finals last year when it seemed like Oob had won the game, and a call at the end there, a tied-up ball gave Amsterdam possession back, and Worthy hit a huge shot to knock Oob out of the tournament. I'm sure Oob has a bone to pick with Amsterdam because of that.
Yeah, without a doubt. Jan Driesen with that incredible play, and Worthy with that crazy shot as they went on to beat Team Paris for the World Tour final title last year, their first ever. Oob are no strangers to World Tour final titles. They were back-to-back champs prior to that loss last year, and thanks to the team you're about to see come out next, they didn't get it last year. Dejan Majstorovic with Nemanja Barac, Marko Brankovic, who has been the best player on Oob's squad to this point in the tournament. Although Dr. Strange, he took his game to the next level in the quarterfinals and led them in scoring. Hit an overtime game winner against Radon Varas after Oob had let a big lead slip away in regulation. So they'll look to put that behind them and set their sights now on Amsterdam. Damn. RABOBANK, by the way, new sponsor this year. And out they come with Martin Bouwknecht. He didn't quite connect on that pass to the fan.
He did
right
not.
There.
He did not.
He threw it into the wind. That was the problem. Big Drizzy, the Olympic gold medalist, Jan Driesen.
Drizzy did an arm on him. He almost launched that ball out of the stadium.
I saw that. Team Lightskin, BA, Medieval, Brian Alberts, and the defending league MVP, Olympic MVP, gold medalist in the pink hair, height, Worthy, Dion, leading scorer in the tournament is Worthy. And this game is more than worthy of watching because of the history between these two. There's been a lot of conversation as to who the best team in 3x3 is. We even talked about it on our podcast. Make sure y'all check that out. Word on the streets. Replace the E's with threes. You can find it on every major podcast platform and YouTube. So that's at Word on the Streets. Give us a follow on the gram. But we talked about this matchup. And, you know, a lot of people felt like with Amsterdam winning the World Tour final title last year, they had proven that they are the best team in the game and they're the number one. However, there are those who still believe that Oob are the stronger team and have not yet been overtaken. And I'm of the thinking that given the changes this offseason, I think Oob probably are still number one.
They should still be favored in this matchup. I think they might still be number one with Arvind Slachter not on the Dutch squad, though. This game is going to be up to who can figure out the elements, though. It's windy, then it's not windy. Then it's windy again, then it's not windy. So gusts of wind will throw players off their shot. You've seen both teams shoot it poorly in the semifinals. Amsterdam 2 of 10, Oob 3 of 15. But the wind has dropped right before the game.
Yeah.
The shooting contest was kind of a precursor to that, where people were starting to hit a lot of shots.
Yeah.
I think the shooting lanes might have opened up again.
Well, we will see, because I'm happy to see that the wind has died down. So this one has it all. This one has it all. The plots and the subplots here for the semifinals in Utsunomiya. These two teams got a bone to pick like sea bass as Oob try to steal one from the defending World Tour final champs here, Amsterdam and Oob, for a spot in the final. Think back to the World Tour final that ended last year. Amsterdam topping Oob. I believe that was in the semifinals with that crazy shot.
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, yeah, that's right. En route to their first World Tour final title, there's the conversation about who's the better player, Worthy or Doc Strange. All questions that will get closer to being answered in a game like this.
This is one of those games you get up to watch, right? I mean, all of the games here have been good. You know, some of them slow, some of them not good shooting games, but it's been entertainment. But this is one of those games you set your alarm clock for.
How good has Brankovic been for Ub in this tournament? Quick hands from Alberts, but Brankovic numbers-wise led the team in scoring coming into that quarterfinal. That's where Doc Strange took over. He had 7 points in that game winner, but Brankovic has still been the centerpiece of Ub's success as they remain undefeated.
Think about the fact that he had 2 key assists, and I think 3 or 4 of his passes were dropped. He could have had double, like at least 6, 7, maybe 8 key assists in that game.
Yeah. Strahinja's shooting it well. The only player that's really shooting it great from beyond the 2-point arc in this tournament. It's Worthy. They can't get the bucket to go. Branquilla over to Nim Diesel. Barac over to the Maestro. Majstorovic to Barac. Barac with the up fake, elevates and scores. Out to Balcanet. Over to Worthy. 37-year-old on 37-year-old. Worthy, no good, but he finishes what he started. And he's so hard to get a body on, even after the shot.
He's been consistently getting offensive rebounds all tournament long. He's chasing down his own shots. And again, finding ways to be effective without always having to score, even though he's scoring.
Well, 8.5 points a game, and you talked about those rebounds. Worthy also contributed over 5 rebounds per game. He stayed true to that stat line in the quarterfinals. He scored 8 with 5. Height, crossover. Oh, he did Dr. Strange very strangely. The Hezzy was sick.
Yeah, Doc Strange's feet were in a knot.
So he hit Doc Strange with some wizardry.
He had the pretty jump
He's
past him.
sitting to another dimension. But Height did that to somebody in the quarters, too. I forgot who was defending him. It's terrible. In a good way. 2-1. Will this new iteration of Amsterdam still have enough to top who are the #1 seed here? Miami is still in it, by the way. They are the defending champs. Put some respect on their name as well. Big Drizzy. He's called for the travel. He's saying that he never moved the pivot. They're not going to win that argument. No matter how many demonstrations they want to give the officials.
I like the demonstrations, though.
Well, you agree? Well, it seemed planted, but
it did seem planted, but from this angle, it was tough to gauge.
Right. Brankovic with the dish to Barac. You were wondering when they were going to start getting Barac more active.
They started last game.
Yeah.
They actually started last game. They got him more involved. He was more active on the glass as well. And then this game, they go to him right again. And something that's different from Ub's games up to this point is the fact that they're fouling early in the game. Because Ub last game was up to 11 fouls yet again, which brings their total to 10 a game.
That has been a glaring issue for the Serbians in this tournament as Doc Strange will start to operate. Up top, he goes to Barac, who thinks better of it. He wants to get reset with the Maestro. No, off target. Majstorovic is 2 of 13 from 2-point range. This is his stunt double plan or something. The real Majstorovic is still back in Novi Sad. Meantime, Doc Strange is present and making it known as he knocks down yet another 2-ball. Strahinja, at this point in the tournament, is 6 of 13.
It's the only player out there with a good percentage from 2.
That's
look, you
even
can't
better than
give
normal.
Ub all these offensive rebounds being Amsterdam, right? Again, a sign of Ub playing well is them getting those offensive boards. They've already gotten 3 of them in this game.
Worthy 2, shy. Branquilla to the Maestro. Tries.
That's a different sport.
Goal! Jan Driesen getting a big toe on that one.
I'm sure he played some football back in his days.
Man, that reaction, that eye to foot coordination, that was impressive. 4-2 game. Ub on top with the rock. The voice of 3x3 in your ear. shot goes in from Brankovic. The Mountain rocking with you as well. The rock now in Brian Albert's hands. Medieval will lose the handle on it. Possession now belongs to Brankila. Lost his footing. The connection. Balconet, nowhere to go with it, swings it right. BA into the wind. And Worthy is down and looks to be in pain. I'm not sure what happened underneath the rim there, but he's holding the back of his head. And TV timeout on the floor. Maybe we'll get another look at what exactly happened with Worthy there that has him still down.
Yeah, he's taking his time getting up. It looks like he got hit in the back of the head, and now referees will take a look at it.
6-2 start. Worthy shakes off the cobwebs. So they'll again take a closer look at the scores table and make sure there wasn't anything overt, any foul play that went on. So while Amsterdam won the World Tour final last year, so there's a look at the replay. See, Worthy's already kind of holding his head. And ruled no foul.
Nope.
So something inadvertent happened. So he's getting an extended explanation. We play on.
Yeah, this is what we'll see happen a lot. Teams have been targeting Maarten Bouwknecht all day yesterday as well, and Oob's going at him. Even Majstorovic is trying to post him up.
Well, Majstorovic is a capable post scorer. You know, Oob are scientists in the way that they find the areas that they can exploit on you.
Yeah, they're surgical in their approach to the game.
Right now, they've only been able to build a 4-point lead. But Amsterdam in their quarterfinal win over Riffa, they only got that done by 1 point. Big Drizzy met at the front door by Badac. Spin move. Oh, there's some defense from Balconet. Quick hands. Medieval. Now he's pressured by Badac.
Possession will remain the same. 9 seconds on the shot clock.
Great defensive play. You see Badac still with plenty of lift. That athleticism is crazy. Balconet probably had Drizzy.
Yeah, it's tough to get in between because Brankovic's length, right? So if Maarten Bouwknecht's mid-range jumper is not falling, Brankovic is never going to commit on a baseline drive to either of the players. If you lob it, he's going to jump backwards, he's going to create contact, and Jan's going to have a tough time finishing. This time, though, he fouls Maarten Bouwknecht.
Balconet, he will knock it down. The Beast making his move, but will throw it away. Think back to that quarterfinal win for Oob over Radon Varas Hoptrans. They had a 8-point lead late.
Oh, and that evaporated.
And he evaporated. Radon Varas make an incredible comeback to force it to overtime. So Oob have not had an easy game yet.
Nah, two overtimes to get here, and one game against Lehman that was very tightly contested.
And haven't had any game I think that they would say they'd be proud of.
It hasn't been a dominant performance for them. It's been a gritty performance. They've persevered through, their strength in numbers. They persevered through the fact that they have the most experience and that they gutted it out at the end of games. But again, no very dominant displays.
Meantime, that's a welcome sight for Amsterdam as Medieval hits the mid-E. Brankila to the cutting Badac rather. Over the height. Dreesen now in possession of the Wilson. BA operating with 3 to shoot. Got a foul on Oob, their fourth.
Oob's playing less physical than they have so far. They must have talked about the fact that they are just racking up fouls throughout this tournament. I like their discipline.
Best defensive game they played so far.
Worthy pulls the trigger.
That time Worthy will miss it. Although he's hit 35% of his two-point attempts in this tournament. He can't tie it up there, so Oob take it over at the top of the key. The world #1, Doc Strange. Over to Brankovic. The only Champions Cup winner on this team, by the way. Shout out to Brankovic for that. Start the year. Foul connect, pass Rahinha. Two of the top defensive teams in the league a year ago. Oob, the stingiest, and Amsterdam, the second stingiest, giving up about 16.5 points per game. Height Worthy with the lefty.
7-6.
Strange going left, sideways fadeaway. Badac taking it right at the chest of Drizzy.
That hang time was amazing. He hung in the air, created the contact, waited it out, and then flipped the shot in with touch.
Badac probably got more skill than people give him credit for. But when he saw Dreesen, not a lot of players would attack Dreesen like that. But they ain't all built like Badac. Drizzy to Alberts, falling away, and now he's starting to feel it.
That's a Renaissance piece right there. You hang that in the Louvre.
Medieval. Thou shalt respect thy name. If Stojacic were missing, look at Drizzy. That was an aggressive rebound. Foul connect offline from the corner. 8-7 contest between these two rivals. Majstorovic, he's too little. Now Balkanek. Oh, he will draw the contact on Majstorovic as he dipped in on the veteran.
That's a 7th foul on Oob, so we'll see 2 free throws coming up for Balkanek.
He'll shoot those free throws after this media timeout. This is the semifinals of the FIBA 3x3 2025 Utsunomiya World Tour Opener. Headed out the second half of the day with a couple of semifinals and then our final dunk competition still on deck. Started off as a very windy early afternoon. Temperature's been great.
Temperature's been really good.
And now
we should have wore shorts today.
Yeah, no, I got my days mixed up. Yesterday I should have worn what I wore today, and today the shorts would have worked. But you know, Martin Bow connects. He will knock it down. This a litmus test for this Amsterdam team with Balkanek in the lineup. Can they find a way to beat Oob's core? Nothing's changed with this Oob team. Brankovic, light work. Balkanek, straight on, 2-ball, bang.
1, he needed that, and 2, this is why they took him as a player, right? He's a great shooter.
Yep, but if you bust, we gonna bust back. Height, driving strong left, finishes on the right side, dead even, 12 apiece. Oh, Majstorovic cannot throw it in the ocean right now. Meantime, Height Worthy, he's balling on Hall of Fame right now.
That's what was missing yesterday. He couldn't get to the rim at will. Now he's just going at everybody.
Great defense at the rim to prevent the Majstorovic make. He's sticking with Worthy. Dreesen is trying to get the ball to somebody. And does he get called for a 5-second violation?
Yeah.
You don't see that very often.
Nah, he was stuck. Couldn't get it to Worthy. He didn't turn the other way.
Turnover, possession.
So Brankovic was trying to get to the rim there, but a whistle stops the play short with 2:48 left in the game. 5th foul on Amsterdam, and restart their offensive attack. Doc Strange with BA defending. Strange using the screen. Strahinja inside to Badac. Badac running short on time.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's how you break a new computer in. Or maybe that's how you break a new computer.
Well,
No.
it's not broken.
Oh, thank heavens.
Yes.
I was going to invoice that.
Hey, at least I got to catch a basketball.
13-12. Majstorovic. No. Maestro, though, finding ways to still try to impact the game. De Jong, right between the eye sockets. Amsterdam back in front. There's no Maestro right now. Dejan Majstorovic with a forgettable tournament here in Utsunomiya here this year. He's won 5 times. And for the veteran, the all-time great, can he have a short memory? Gotta have amnesia if he's gonna be effective going forward. Right now, his team's looking at a 2-point deficit against a new-look Amsterdam team. Doc Strange, he up fakes, he attacks. Badac is all over the boards, but he has it stripped away. BA from 18 feet, wet. Badac drive and kick. Strahinja, minute 30 to play and only 2 to shoot. They got to get a shot up. Doc Strange from range.
Big shot by Dr. Strange to get the connection again in the game.
1-point contest now. Medieval. Dime delivereth.
How?
What a pass from BA. And a not too shabby delivery from Doc Strange. Back and forth we go as the pendulum swings. 60 ticks left. Drizzy to Medieval. Medieval is money.
Alberts is going nuts in this game.
What did they use as currency in medieval times?
Florence.
Florence.
That's the same way. Hey, isn't that the same currency they use out in Hungary?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Right now, Medieval is getting florence for Amsterdam. Worthy. Oh, my goodness. The man is FAST.
That acceleration is insane.
Brankovic, no. Badac, rebound, score. It's a 1-possession game. Height Worthy with Dejan on his island. Now it's Brankovic's turn. He will miss it. Big rebound for Oob. Critical possession. Oh, it's stolen away. Balkanek to Worthy. The finishing touch on what will be an Amsterdam win. Barring a miracle. Last 4 seconds, and you know who it is. It is Amsterdam with the dub in the semis as they beat Oob again. They passed the litmus test and prove it again to start 2025. If there are any questions, Amsterdam have answered here in this semifinal.
Let's hear it. And of course, get loud for the game. Let's hear it for Team Amsterdam.
What a performance. I gotta hear it from Worthy. He knows who the pundits picked, and yet we see who came out on top. Let's get it to center court. Bas Rosendahl with Balkanek after that semifinal dub.
Martin, congratulations. A huge victory over the #1 seed Oob for your team, Amsterdam. Look, you were down 6-2 to start the game. How'd you guys come back?
We know what we had to do as a team. We had to play optimistic, shoot your open shots, attack. we see there's a lot of foul corners, so try to get to the line as well. And I think we did a perfectly job executing.
At that last play there, Oob seemed to have the final possession of the game, seemed to have the last shot, and you got your hands on the steal. Talk about that possession.
I got to give credit to Word because I just got the ball. He tipped it loose. Maybe it was with Jan. I don't care. I took the ball. We had the layup for the three-point lead, and then that point of the game was over.
All right, it's your first time playing out here in Utsunomiya in front of this amazing crowd, right? Talk about how it feels playing in this venue in front of all these amazing people.
It's amazing. The people here are great, very polite. I love the fans. See fans from Amsterdam everywhere here. So for me, it's the first time in Japan. It's my favorite city. So.
All right. Well, congratulations and good luck.
A lot of credit is due for a win like that. Impressive victory for Amsterdam. RABOBANK. They turn to their superstar, hype-worthy De Jong, with another brilliant performance with plays and moves like that. And critical defensive possessions late. And, Boz, I guess, any more questions?
No, I don't have any more questions. That was well played by this team, Amsterdam, who got Oob on their heels after Oob started out strong. I think they won the battle of the boards. That was a big factor in this game, but all in all, just slightly unexpected, maybe? Again, this team, Amsterdam, a new kind of look. They had to adjust themselves. Brian Alberts, wow.
Well, the whole team. Worthy took his game, but BA in that one, his ability to get to his spots in the mid-range, that intermediate area of the court.
That mid-range shot is so difficult, though, because, again, this is a game of analytics, this 3x3 game, right? So you want to get a layup or a two. If you miss a mid-ranger, it will take away from your momentum. It will take away from your team energy. It doesn't feel like that for Amsterdam. They're letting him cook in the mid-range, and he's rewarding them with a lot of makes.
Wow, impressive signature win. I said it was a litmus test, and you can see the emotion from Worthy De Jong and his teammates after getting that W. Of course, he came over to me and gave me a glare and tossed me the ball. See, he's listening to the podcast. Hey, but credit where credit is due. They were the better team. They earned it. Hats off to Amsterdam. We got another semifinal coming up. Of course, you know that.
Thank you to Lexi.
up? You want a big screen? Hey, show us your dance moves. Come on. Hey, hey, wave. Hey, I like those dance moves. Yeah, he's swimming.
さあカメラに注目、スクリーンに注目、映ってるみんなこっちに手を振って。
Hey, show me your dance moves. We want to see y'all dance. Come on. Dance,
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 still.
dance, dance. Hey. I guess a wave can classify as a dance if you do it on beat, right? Come on, y'all. Show me your dance moves. There you go. Pump that fist. Pump your fist. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Say what's up. Hey, you want a big screen? Not only here, you're outside on the street too. Hey. What's up? Say hello. I like your jacket. What's up? Hey, okay, I see you repping the flag. All right. What's up? What's up? Come on, come on. Hey. Okay. What's up? Hey.
一人が得意なダンスを披露してくれるかな。
Shout outs to the fans, waving the fans. What's up? I see y'all in the sunshine one time. We appreciate y'all. Hey. Hi. Oh, you got the extreme close up. Hey. Come on. We got the fans outside and the fans in here. 2 screens. Ah, yes. Waving those arms. Loving the charm. What's up? Konnichiwa. Oh, I see you go. Hey, hands up, hands up. Hey, jump for joy.
さあもう映ってる映ってる。Hey, hey.
Come on. Hey, I see you. DJ Lass, cutting it up. ¿Cómo se va? Yeah, loving the energy, Utsunomiya. What a way to set off this season. Beautiful city, beautiful people. All right, it's about to go down. Our city final, game 2. And the winner of this next game will advance to the finals to face Team Amsterdam RABOBANK.
All right, beautiful city, beautiful people, and some good-looking games. How about that last semifinal? Amsterdam over as they made their way to the final here in Utsunomiya. It comes down between Toulouse and Miami to decide who they will play for the $40,000. Dollar bill, y'all. Money on the line, pride on the line. We step between the lines of our 3x3 square here in front of the Futa Arayama Shrine in Utsunomiya, Toulouse. Allez, allez, allez. The Frenchmen are going to take the court here first with their big man, Jules Rambeau, the Joker. Hugo the bow, Suhard, and Frank Segela, team Toulouse, formerly known as Paris. They made 6 finals in 2024, trying to make their first final of 2025 in their first attempt. They got to go through Miami. The defending Utsunomiya champs, by the way. Don't you forget it. Henry Caruso, critical in their quarterfinal win, their comeback victory. It was sparked, of course, by Dylan Travis's 8-point outburst.
No, you're right. They played very, very well down the stretch of that game. They looked dead in the water to start the game, though. And it's something they can't afford against this team Toulouse, who's possibly a better scoring team than Partizan was.
Yeah, and maybe not as physical, but definitely a better scoring team, but equally as defensive-minded.
Yes.
So Dylan Travis is going to wind up. I think he played some baseball back in his day. And here we go. Mitch Hahn, James Parrott, Dylan Travis, Henry Caruso representing the defending champion Team Miami. Semifinals are here. Coin flip to decide the opening possession. Hard to pick favorites at this stage in the tournament. Everybody's good. And both teams enter this semifinal undefeated. There's Frank Segela. He's ranked number 3 in the world and has averaged about 6 points per game in the tournament. So he's been consistent. Henry Caruso, his numbers have continued to get better and better throughout this tournament. It's not so much the points that you look at with Caruso. It's his rebounding effort. That is the difference that he makes, and the points are just a bonus. Right now, Caruso averaging 4.5 rebounds per game to go with 5 points. That is a well-rounded effort from the Caruso, the new ad on this Miami team.
I'm curious about something here, Kyle. I think the French in the last game tried to play most of their game through Jules Rambeau, the big guy, underneath the basket. But in this game, I think the wind has died down a little bit. I think they have more opportunities to shoot. Can they switch back out of that mode? And also, I think Rambeau, he's got some physicality to match him underneath the basket. And Hahn, Caruso, and possibly even Parrott, who can block some shots.
Well, the time for talk is up. Ça va? What's up? Let's go. Semifinal number 2 underway. Rambeau blows the crib. Kyle Montgomery, you can find me at 3x3 The Voice in your ear. Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain. You can find him at 3x3 The Mountain on the gram. As we are underway in this last semifinal, Amsterdam waiting on the winner for the $40,000 game. Floaty from Frank Segela. Dylan Travis, best game of the tournament in the quarterfinals. He will draw the foul. Oh, wait. Technical, actually, for flopping. And Dylan, he won't win that argument. He's saying that there was contact on the elbow, and there might have been, but now, because of the continued discussion, they're also going to get a warning.
Not a great start to the game for Miami.
An emotional win for the Miami boys, who again were MIA at the beginning of that contest against Partizan. Toulouse are going to draw first blood in this one at the free throw line. They get the possession after the technical. Round comes Segela. They can't find him. Hugo trying to get clear, but there's an offensive foul call. 2 perennial powers on the tour. Miami, your 3 seed. Toulouse, your 2 seed. Ball flipped to Parrott. Parrott will throw the interception. Here's Jameis Winston on that possession. Suhard down, navigating through traffic over to Rambeau. Somewhere over the Rambeau from the corner as Toulouse lead it 3-zip.
The big fella showed us last year he can shoot a little bit.
Yeah, he's got some touch. Meantime, the fadeaway from James Parrott. Hugo, he misses. Caruso, beeline into the rim. He didn't forget to flush. Around comes Suhard. He's got Rambo in the cut. Wait a minute, Segala is down. And apparently he got some help to get there by Caruso. The former Princeton Dynamo. Shot clock is reset, 12 seconds, minute and a half in. From the elbow, Rambo waiting for Suhard to come around. Seem to be intent on trying to get Suhard a look. Oh, delectable. Oh, but the dish wasn't finished. That would have been nice.
Undercooked, you'd say, huh?
Without a doubt. Left the dish cold on the table. But each team trying to run their own version of that Princeton offense. A lot of slips to the bucket, backdoor cuts. Those passes have to be precise. Late in the shot clock, Parrott is batted. So these two teams were tied as the stingiest, second stingiest defenses in the league last year. As Paris gave up 16.5 points per game, 16.7 a game for Miami.
I think in Miami's case, that number is a little skewed, though, because they usually won games before the limit very early. They try to get a big lead on teams, and that's when your defensive numbers improve. But, again, not a bad defensive team by any stretch.
They were the more potent offensive team, 19.5 points per game. This is last year, and compared to 18 a game for Toulouse, formerly known as Paris. 3 Masters titles for Miami last year, including the opener title with a completely different squad that featured superstar Jimmer Fredette, Kareem Mannock, Kenyon Barry. Dylan Travis was hooping. He's the mainstay. There's Hahn getting one to go from deep.
Hahn doesn't need any space to get his shot off.
Caruso will corral the rebound. Travis to the Caruso, give and go. It ain't fun if the homies can't have none. 5-3. No hesitation from Segala. Too much protein on the release as we approach the 7-minute mark in this semi. The red honcho to the crib. I've now given Big Cindy like 7 nicknames.
He deserves it. He deserves it. Let's just say that.
Hey, well, he's having a tournament. He's having a tournament. There's the Joker playing the villain for Toulouse. Hahn skips it like a rock on a lake to the cutting Caruso.
He skips it like I did class back in the days. There you go.
I would never do such a thing.
Uh-huh. I almost believe you.
Boss, you look like you were a misbehaved high schooler.
Yes.
I saw your photo for your credential. Bad boy you?
Well, thank you. It's a picture from my playing days, so it's from a while ago.
He looks like a 7-foot Eminem.
Oh, my. I may or may not, again. I've been, kind of looking like that. White T-shirt, big jeans, white Air Forces, and some earrings back.
You're still rocking the big jeans. You had them Jordan 96s on the other day.
Oh, yeah.
7-4. We back to it. 6.5. Hugo elevates. You got to take that somewhere else, gang.
That's a flat Wilson.
Parrott! He flies private. Only room for one in the cockpit. Air Parrott with the two-handed flush.
And this is where Toulouse is in trouble now because their defense can't get a grip on Miami, and Miami likes to play ahead. They likes to play in front of teams and keep their momentum. Toulouse need a score here.
8-4 start. Miami bringing the heat. Segala does not get it to go, but he is fouled in the process. He will shoot 1 free throw.
The photographer and the camera guy underneath the basket have the most dangerous job on the 3 Street court.
Man,
they've both been hit many times this tournament.
They have earned a bonus. I mean, that's the most active area on the court, right?
Yep.
that DJ Last playing? Is that some 1980s rock music that DJ Last is going to? Yep. Hahn is pushing it to the limit. He's flipped the switch and is lighting it up for Miami. 10-5.
You go change the pace. And hit. Oh, tracks down the
Segala up top to Joko. PD. Uh-oh. Travis took a shot to the face.
And then a ball to the back of his head.
Man.
Is it Monday already in the States?
Oh, yes. It's like one of them days. It's,
Yep.
Man. Double the disrespect. Dylan Travis is tough, though. Tough juice. $10-5. Nice start for Miami. It might be the Rick Ross in the background that's helping fuel their energy. They pushing it to the limit. But Toulouse, you know, this team is not undefeated for no reason here. They will not be rattled, but they got to find a way to get Suhar some looks. He goes up top. He got two bodies in one. That's a discount. Ooh, Rambo.
Oh, no, he stretched out like Luffy if he had that dunk. See, I got you on the anime references.
We are in Japan. It's fitting. Segala. Ooh, la, but couldn't finish it. 2-point lead here for the Americans. But I got to see that Rambo. That oop again. On two Americans.
Yuck, Hahn and Parrott.
Ooh, they ain't going to be able to crop themselves out of that.
Click, click. Right in the picture.
10-6 as we get back to it. Oh. Travis is tripped up, man.
He's taking some bumps.
He's going to need an ice bath tonight. Some icy hot. Two masseuses. Hitting the back of the head, the front of the head. Now the rib is giving him some issue. Quick hands defensively, and they'll find Rambo again. Rambo, who has been superb so far in this tournament for Toulouse as they pull within 3. The real deal. Navigate. Faker. Can't get it to fall. Uh-oh. Rambo's he's got Travis in the post. Not a whole lot that Dylan will be able to do to stop Rambo.
Got the curls flying in his face.
Yep. Adding to the distraction. Caruso gives it up to get it back. The Caruso. Nice give and go action here. I wonder where they get that type of action from. Reminiscent of that Princeton offense that Caruso comes from.
A tidbit here. Backstage, I just ran into Damon Huffman, and he may or may not be coaching this team slightly.
Really?
Yes.
Well, now it's no secret. You won't find many better basketball minds, 3x3 minds, than that. I think Kareem Manox, I saw him at the Champions Cup, and he was at the helm of coaching the team then. So
they might be splitting the duty, but
yeah,
both of those guys well-versed in 3x3, around the game for years. And again, like you said, Huffman, a big basketball brain behind that Princeton team for years, apparently now retired. I didn't get the official word out of him, though.
Yeah, not official yet, but it seems that way. Down to a 2-point game. Miami led this one by 5. And Toulouse has found themselves back in this game. Parrott, I like your cut, G. Actually, he ain't had a cut in a while, but that's beside the point. 12-9. Dropped off, Segala. Whoa.
He almost got that back in the air, flipped it back in. That was close.
That would have been one of the most incredible makes in quite some time. Instead, he'll make his way to the free throw line where he will shoot 2. That is the 7th foul on Miami.
Uncharacteristically so, right? This team averages right around 4.5 fouls per game. They don't foul much. but Toulouse got him in trouble. And this is their way back in the game.
He converts on the first. And the Olympic silver medalist gets Toulouse within one. Parrott denied. Keeps it alive. Dylan Travis is spraying the place. He's a crop duster. Representing Nebraska and Miami at the same time, 14-11. Caruso and Parrott to the real deal. What kind of wizardry was on that pass? That thing had sparkles on it.
Harry Potter liked that pass, I'll tell you what. Wow.
Incredible find. Dylan Travis to the cutting James Parrott. There's precision and then there's that. That's next level.
Yeah, he threaded the needle there. That was an incredible pass, incredible find. And again, like I said, Miami likes to play ahead. Toulouse, though, their offense has slowed down to a grind. They haven't gotten their pick and roll game going. Besides that alley-oop for Rambo, I need to see more of that. The combination between Suhard and Rambo has been working all tournament long.
Yeah, Hugo's offense has certainly slowed. Hasn't got many opportunities from long range, and he's been so potent throughout the tournament with his two-point shooting. Speaking of two-point shooting, Miami has been the top two-point shooting team on day two. Hahn from the logo. Not that time. Suhard is going to force one. Get it how you live. My goodness, Hugo gets it to go. And we got a 15-13 game. Make that 16-13 after score on the inside. 2:50 to play. Real deal. It's locking up. Great defensive play from Captain America on this Miami team. He's the team captain.
Yeah, you're right. He is the captain.
Parrott, he downshifts from fifth to second and gets the score.
That's something he's added to his game. The big, slow step, we haven't seen much of that last year, and he's utilized it time and time again in this tournament to create contact, get a defender up off his feet, and now he finishes with touch as well.
Goes from cheetah to sloth in a blink. And just like that, Miami are back up by 5. Goes off the window.
This chemistry on the Team Miami side is looking really good.
It's like
this could be a statement win for them.
It was like they flipped the switch down early to Partizan. I thought the way they started that game, it looked like they had no chance of winning it. Then Dylan Travis caught fire. Caruso started to ball. And they've carried that momentum from that quarterfinal win, at least the second half of that game, into this game. And they've had to lose on their heels from the very beginning.
True. It's up to Toulouse to get this back, though. And again, this is a defensively minded team. They need to lean on their defense, be more physical, and again, get that Rambo and Suhard pick and roll going.
Rambo, the catalyst for Toulouse early. Suhard looking for another deuce. Parrott flies high for the rebound. He'll get it cleared himself with Segala in pursuit. Caruso. Oh, no. No, monsieur. Uh-oh. Parrott left his feet. Rambo can shoot those. Jules Rambo with his second deuce of the game. This one ain't over with yet. Parrott with Rambo on an island. Step back. Grazes the iron left. Offensive board lands in Travis's hands. He will now drive. Travis now will not finish the scoop, but another offensive rebound. Parrott muscling it up and drawing the foul.
The heart of this team, Miami, is showing. They're scrapping and they're getting their hands on everything. Looking back at Rambo's too, though. He's the only one to knock one down besides Suhard in this game. So
Parrott, we just saw him go off glass for the last free throw attempt. And it seems like that's going to be the new routine. he's going back and forth between trying to shoot them straight in and off the glass.
In the windy conditions, though, it's actually better to shoot off the glass because you can put some more power in a shot.
Agreed, and it is working. He's 100% at the line, and Miami are a point away from the final again. Suhard, deflected. Rambo takes advantage. So look, oh, that's
not smart.
Not a smart foul at all. Rambo reaching in on Dylan Travis that'll put him on the free throw line to shoot 2, and all he needs is 1. So the chances for Toulouse were already slim. But Dylan Travis at the line, and Toulouse are going to lose to Miami. South Beach bringing the heat here in the semis. As, they have a date with Amsterdam in the final here at this Utsunomiya Opener. From start to finish, Miami, they had that one in the stranglehold. Toulouse made a run there in the second half, but man, Miami are in quite the groove right now. Plenty of confidence too, and a pretty sexy matchup in the final against Amsterdam. Speaking of sexy, big sexy. Boz Rosendahl, center court, standing by with James Parrott. Boz, it's on you.
Good. James, congratulations. A huge win for you guys. You guys seemed to pick up momentum in the previous game, and it carried over here. What worked between the 4 lines here to get a win?
We just stuck together. That first quarterfinal game, we came out sluggish, had to yell at each other to get each other going. So we finished that game strong, and we carried it over to this game. So got the dub.
You did get a dub, and now you get a matchup with Amsterdam in the finals. What's your mindset going into that game?
Try to just keep doing what we do. You know, playing hard, defense, you know, scoring like off the dribble and running our stuff to get easy buckets.
Well, you did get easy buckets today. Well played game by you. Congratulations. Good luck in the finals.
James Parrott, obviously excited. Should be. They played well. This the best game Miami's played here in Utsunomiya so far this year. They are picking up momentum at the right time. And then we'll meet Amsterdam, who beat Oob in their semifinal. So the $40,000 game is set. We will get set up for our slam dunk competition. So always excited to see the high flyers here in Utsunomiya, the land of the rising sun. We're going to see who rises to the occasion up next. And then we will have it out, our final. Again, Miami and Amsterdam for it all. Stick around. Dunk competition up next.
got the slam dunk competition, but before that, we have a game with you guys here on the court. So we need a volunteer who wants to come on a court and play a game. We're not going to tell you what it is, but you'll find out in a little bit.
さて、これよりいよいよ決勝戦を前にしてのスラムダンクコンテストですが、その前に少し時間がありますので、皆さんが参加できるアクティビティを用意しております。
So I'm looking at who here plays basketball. We're looking for a baller. Who wants to play a game? All right, I saw you. You, yes. Our first contestant.
まずは1人目。
Put his hand up right away. I was like, who the...
やりたい人いますか？
All right. All right. What's your name? Usta. Okay, I'm Noah, and we have a challenge. Do you play basketball? Okay, so we got a challenge for you. We're gonna look on the big screen to see what the challenge is, okay?
さあ、まずは映像をご注目ください。
He will explain for you.
Hey, Jim, I heard you can shoot. I challenge you to shoot a shot from the 3x3 logo. You got 3 chances. Let's see what you got.
Okay. So, you get 3 shots from the 3x3 logo, challenged by none other than Worthy De Young. All right, are you ready? Utsunomiya, y'all ready?
さあ、こちらロゴショット3本チャレンジしていただきます。1本でも入れば T シャツゲット。
All right, let's count it down all together. Say it with me. Say 3x3. All right, let's go. 3 shots. Oh, there goes one. Okay.
あと2本です。
2. Okay. You get one more. I believe. This one is money. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Should we let him go a little closer? Should we give him one more chance? One more chance? All right. The crowd loves you, so we're giving you one more shot. All right. Here we go, and this one is cash. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
ありがとう。
Thank you. Hold on. We still got a gift for you.
ちょっと待って。
We still have a gift for you. Some socks to take
参加賞
home.
おめでとうです。
All right.
選手が履いてる
Thank you so
ソックスプレゼントおめでとう。
Let's go one more.
OK、
You pick some.
あと1人行きましょうか。あと1人。めちゃめちゃ前でいける？いける？よし、いける。入った。
All right. We're gonna let him
Go.
go a little closer. You can show him here. Yeah, okay, what's your name? Hashimoto Tai. Oh, nice to meet you. Taish. Okay. Hashimoto Taish. All right, 3 attempts. Everybody, let's count it down. All right, ready? Say 3x3.
1本目いきましょう。Let's go.
Oh, hold on. Come a little closer. There you go. All right, here we go.
あと2本。
Oh,
1本ですよ。
come on, clap your hands, y'all. Let's go. The energy.
Hey. Let's go.
I knew it. Congratulations. We got a 3x3 shirt just
お
like
めで
this
とう。
one.
この T シャツプレゼント。
Hey,
お
we're
めでと
matching.
う。
Hey. All right, let's take a photo. All right, one more. Go ahead, Sakura. You do the honors. One more.
あと1人。ちょっと後ろの席からいるから自由席。じゃあお兄さん。どうぞお兄さん行こう。おいで。下から来れるかな。横から行けるか。横から来れる。ありがとう。じゃあいいよ。お子さんも一緒に入ってきていいよ。一緒に来る。一緒においで。こ
Oh,
っちから来て。
all right, you got some.
さあ行きましょうか。じゃあお父さん行く？お父さんが行こうよ。
Who's shooting?
お父さんじゃないの？ごめんなさい。 じゃあお兄さんが行く？友達なんだ。友達同士なんだ。いいねいいね。
All right. Who's shooting?
おキッズが行く？
Oh, you?
キッズ？
Or him? You shoot or him shoot? Oh, you shoot. Okay.
オッケー。さあいいよ。
All right.
応援してあげて。
Daddy's gonna show you how it's done.
さあよチャレンジみんなでカウントダウンの 3x でいきましょう。ああいいね。
All right. Look at that family support. Come on, y'all.
キャキャキャ。あら今の。
Ah.
あと2回チャンスあるよ。
Let's go.
惜しい。
All right, let's go you. You come
やっ
here.
ぱりそうだね。
Right here.
行こう。ベストフレンド。
Right here. Shoot it. All right, ready? Make some noise. I knew it. I knew it. Congratulations. Hey. The one he got. No. Thank you guys. Congratulations. Look. Take a photo. Look at that. Winner, winner.
最後のお友達じゃない。素晴らしい。ありがとう。大きな拍手を。
All right, coming up next, we got the slam dunk competition. And before we get started on the slam dunk competition, I'd like to introduce you all to our prestigious jury. First up, we got basketball influencer and creator. All right, once again, let's meet our jury. So first up, we got basketball influencer and creator, Chris. Give it up, y'all.
まずはこちら審査員の紹介。1人目はバスケットボール TikToker インフルエンサーの登場。クリス。
And our next judge, FIBA 3x3 sports supervisor. Give it up for Matis Vidic.
FIBA 3x3 スポーツスーパーバイザーマティック・ビディッチ。
And our third and final judge representing Team Utsunomiya. Give it up for Yuki Nakanishi.
審査員最後の1人はこの男。地元宇都宮ブレックス中西祐希。
And now let's meet.
では皆さんビジョンにご注目ください。本日ダンカー3名が着用するこちらのスペシャルユニフォーム、ご覧の通り桜があしらわれたオリジナルユニフォームとなっております。
All right, and now let's meet
All
our
right, all
dunkers.
right, all right. We are back as promised. The dunk contest is here. From Utsunomiya, always a nice little treat before the final that will feature Amsterdam and Miami. As we get a chance to meet our dunkers, a star-studded trio, indeed. So we got Asia well represented, and America as well. Chris Staples, the only one to come out in a different uniform. Somebody's been in the weight room.
Oh. Yes, he has.
Yes, indeed. Put the muscles away. So this will be fun, Bozzy. You know, all three of these dunks. I mean, Staples is a legend, but the young boys are who I'm curious to see.
You're right. I remember Edwards from last year. He was a surprise. Remember where was that at?
I forgot exactly what it was, but he was nice. He actually didn't advance out of the first round, but I thought he should have. I thought he got.
Yeah, he had a little note card, remember?
Right, yes.
With a little inspirational message to himself.
Yes.
That's his first time abroad.
Yes, I like that, man. To see him back now, maybe he can advance to his first dunk final. But the competition is stiff, man. But because Deng Xing Chen from China, as you just saw flying, he's crazy with it, man.
Yep.
Jonathan Edwards and Chris Staples at Killer John. So always important for the dunkers to get a couple of minutes to get warmed up, so they will be able to put on the best show possible. So they get the hammies and the quads warmed up. Staples doing this, I think he's 37.
Yes. Incredible. I mean, I'm 39. I'm only 2 years older than the guy, and my knees hurt when I walk up the stairs.
Man, oh goodness. Well,
yuck.
Yeah, that was real yucky. That was yucky. Edwards is the youngest, I believe, of the three. So they'll, in the opening round, each dunker will get 3 dunks, 3 attempts to complete those dunks, and the top 2 aggregate scores will advance to the final dunk round, where each dunker will get 2 dunks. That is the format. And again, just a few warm-ups. But it sounds like it's time to get to it. Deng Xing Chen, Jonathan Edwards, Chris Staples. Dunk contest on the way. So Deng Xing is going to start off with a dunk attempt over 5 people. I don't think Chris Staples is impressed. He said prop city, prop city.
All right.
I don't mind it as long as the dunk is nasty. That would qualify the height and the might from Deng Xing Chen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. He clears with the windmill as well. And the judges will now get the scorecards ready. They liked it. Well, 2 of them did. 1-7. So he's not a fan of the props either. No props for the props.
So he gets a final score of
20-25 on the first dunk attempt.
And now to perform his first
Jonathan Edwards is up next. Killer John. Hailing from the U.S. Oh, yes, sir. First attempt off the bounce. Him and his curls are bouncy.
Cue the rocket emojis. This guy can get up.
Oh, and that was just light. That was easy. It's like a layup for this kid. Smooth transition between the legs. He gets 2 8s and a 9. Quick math, boss. Quick math.
Quick math. 16-25.
25. So that's a tie with Chin. So when you start talking about the dunk game and Chris Staples, you got to say bad. It's go talk. Everybody hates Chris, except for the people here in Utsunomiya right now. They aren't competing against him. Chris Staples on his first. He's bringing out the Christ air. This has been his signature dunk. He's gone viral with this this dunk, and still he's got to put it down, but it's still a part of his bag at 37. Okay, Staples with 2 misses. He's got 1 more go at it, and he will change the strategy for now, with 25 being the score to top. But again, each dunker will get 3 dunks. So right now, Staples is going to go the safe route, but he cannot afford a miss. So he will windmill it with some power. So he goes with the standard windmilly.
This is a powerful dunk. I like it, but those two misses might cost him in this one.
Yeah, well, first dunk, there's some time to make up, but okay, I think it gets a favorable score there.
Yeah, 22.
22 for the standard windmilly. But Chin is my sleeper, man. Chin, he's done some crazy stuff over the last couple of years.
You're right. What you usually see with Chen, though, is he starts jumping over people and he never stops doing it.
Yes. And some people are fans of that, some people aren't. Between the legs this time. How does it? The fans have become numb to some of these crazy dunks. They're like, oh, that was a nice one.
Yeah. Good job.
The man goes over 3 people between the legs. I think this was better than his first dunk. He should get a higher score than 25.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, there we go. 29.
20. Oh, that's a near perfect score. That might be a little more generous than I thought.
Yep.
I was thinking somewhere in the 27, 20, 28 range. 20, somewhere in there. But
we should put you as a judge.
I've never been a judge.
I have. And ask our former colleague, Julien Debove, how well that went. That wasn't a great story. Almost messed up a dunk contest. Don't get to this at some point.
Jules not the best judge on the judges, right? He developed a reputation. Hey, sir. You need to chill out.
The celebration with it, too.
So he faked this out. He faked the tween. So the touch tap with the left. We see you, Killer John.
26. All right.
26. That's the 27 to me.
Yeah.
But three dunks, so the young fella will have 1 more. Staples is up for a second dunk, and Staples going to have to come with it now because he's trailing here at the second dunk stage. Needs a big one, a big score to get himself back in contention. Side of the glass. Oh, 360 first attempt. He got twisted before he took the flight out here, and he's still getting twisted once he landed.
Welcome to the wash cycle.
Staples glaring into the stands. That'll be. All right, he gets a 30-piece with that, following up a 22, right?
Yeah,
So
he's making up ground there.
Made up a lot of ground. First purpose score in the opening round.
And that performed his third dunk here first round. Give it up once again from Tochigi Shi.
All right, here comes Dink.
Here we go.
Oh, over two people this time. But that wasn't without a little bit of turbulence. But a nice flight, two hands, plenty of height. He's been consistent.
And on the shoulders, grab it, stuff it.
2 9s and a 10. They liked it.
28 from the judges. I think I might put him in the finals. I'm not sure.
Well, one more dunk left, right? So Edwards is up next, and Staples. I don't think it's decided yet. I don't think anybody's out of reach because that 30 from Staples.
Yeah, true.
And the two young guns have been pretty close. So the pressure is now on Edwards. If he ever needed a 30-piece, it is now. Oh, he is getting plenty of airtime. This kid might be going viral today.
Yuck, and he did it with his shoelace untied. He didn't see it, but his shoelace is untied.
Took it on a round trip behind the back surprise. Killer John is ill with it out here in Utsunomiya. 3 9s. I think that dunk was better than Chin's, probably the previous dunk. Oh, I don't know, boss.
I don't know. It's tough to judge. He had some elements to his flight, Chin. He cleared 2 people, though.
Well, look, I'm not being a homer. I'm just saying, like, man. All right, Staples, fresh off the 30-piece.
He might need another one.
Yeah, Chin's in good position to get to the final. Staples going to the 360, tween, one-handed poke, and then the flex. I wish my buys and tries were like that. It's been a long time.
Let me tell you at home, they are. Just to help you out, Kyle. No worries.
Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you for making the landing soft for me. Along with my arms and my chest these days.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
29.
I'm right there with you.
29 for Staples. I got to see what the total. So he totals out at what? Was it
81.
81. So some suspense as we all are waiting to see the final tallies. Chin has 82. And Staples 81. It looks like Edwards is going to be the odd man out.
Uh-oh.
78. Well, Edwards in his second FIBA 3x3 dunk competition again will not advance to the final.
I think his dunks might have deserved a tad bit more from the judges.
Agree, man. I think his bag might have been the best, actually, to me in the first round, man.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Well, it is what it is. The judges have decided, and the 2 finalists will go at it. Here we go. 2 dunks in the final.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Huh. Treats.
Matcha cigars. I love these.
These are actually real cigars?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Candied cigars.
Okay. I'm still excited. I'm still excited. All right. Thank y'all for who gave that to us.
Vlad.
Thank you, Ref Vlad. What in the world is going on the court? I turn around and I see a mascot. What is that, a mole?
It looks a bit like a crossing between a cat and a seal.
What exactly is this? What is this mascot? It's a hybrid of some sort.
Yeah.
It's a naked mole rat.
Chris better hurry, though.
Chris with 12 seconds. Oh,
this might cost him. He's got less time.
He better hurry up. Got to go fast. He's got to start to run towards the jump now. Oh, wait. Can he still go? Go. You better go. Staples, they're going to let him go ahead and do the dunk. Oh, but it won't work anyway. They spent too much time getting the naked mole rat out there.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, but they're letting him go again.
They're
I
gonna
think
let him
the
go
clock
again.
is
Okay.
off in the finals.
Okay,
Huh?
no, it's actually the second dunk is supposed to be the dunk. Oh, it's a seal.
It's a seal.
Yeah,
okay.
He said it took the seal forever.
Seal can only take little steps.
Okay, see, he made a bad hiring decision. The seal showed up tardy for work. His first day on the job.
Well, he stays out there for Chin.
Is he gonna he could potentially cost Staples. Wait a minute. They're discussing whether or not they can't do anything about it. Staples isn't happy.
No, he's not.
Don't you dare look into those hazel eyes.
He said the clock might have to start as soon as he starts his first attempt, and they started it right when the seal started wobbling towards the basket, and that took a good minute.
He's making an argument and saying that. So
that's a good argument, actually.
The seal had to put on the suit. But you know what? We'll see what happens right here.
He said the seal might have to go back out there for Chin to get the same the same kind of treatment.
Because the ball don't lie, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. He said make the seal go back to the starting line. Well, let's see. Chin. He's got one more attempt. Chin's got one more attempt.
He's going to try the same dunk.
He could go goose egg on this, and then it'd be dead even.
Yeah.
Snickers make me happy.
Oh, yeah, that's why you're dancing, huh?
And Bruno Mars. Well, Snickers more so. Never mind. Chin takes the safe route. He clears the seal and finishes with 2. The judges, no matter what score he gets on this, he's going to have a big advantage. And now you know what? I can't blame the seal. He can't see nothing.
Nope.
Come on, man. He's getting wobbling off the court. He needs 2 people to help him off. It would make more sense if it was a mole, though, because moles actually are blind.
I don't think seals can walk.
That's true. I'm glad no killer whales are around here.
Oh,
no.
no.
Orcas.
Oh, no.
There's an orca around. You know
we
what?
are off the tracks.
You're a bad influence on me, Boz.
Oh, yes.
I behave myself until you start
I
egging me on.
apologize. I apologize.
Don't egg me on, man. All right, everybody hates Chris. You ever seen that show?
I have, yes.
Excellent series. So, Chris Staples, last dunk, he ditched the seal. Doing it himself with the Christ Air crucifixion. Oh, Lord.
Still got some words for the judges. I would save those until after the score.
First attempt. Poetry in motion in air, the legendary Christ Air. And that'll get him 10 and 2 nines, and Staples is, you can tell he's not a happy camper right now.
He's not.
Out here looking like D'Angelo. Ask him, how does it feel?
And he's trying to tell him now that the clock didn't start for this guy to walk out there. I'll take his point. He has a point there.
Well, you know, you do the best you can in situations like that.
Yeah, you're right.
But
it happened to Hawkins last year. Remember that he brought out some motorbikes and it took a good minute off the clock.
Yep, that's true. It's true. Last dunk from Chen. And where's he starting from? Off the court, I can't even see him. Oh, there he is. Oh.
Oh, he almost stepped on the guy. Another fault, though.
Yeah, the timing on that dunk has got to be perfect. Dangerous attempt when you're trying to clear a volunteer. He's got that Wilson in the perfect place. Even the baby seal is watching.
Here we go.
And Chin, trying to go under both. I think he's still got 2 attempts left. And 65 seconds left.
Look at that Snickers making you dance.
We'll start doing the Carlton. Oh. One more dunk. Oh.
Oh. A whole crowd of people pops up out of nowhere. We got a flash mob underneath the basket.
My goodness. He brought his entire 3rd grade class to the court.
Them and Maggie.
Yeah, teacher Maggie. She's the boss out there. Now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 6 people, 6 individuals. Chen, hailing from China. I believe this is his 3rd attempt. They're just trying to make sure. And that is it. He lands it. Another look at this one between the legs as he caps his performance here in Utsunomiya, flying high in the land of the rising sun. He will rise to the occasion. Dinxing Chen of China finishes with a 7, 8, and a 9. But he is number 1 here in 2025 at this Utsunomiya dunk contest final. One last look at Chris Staples, who his first dunk attempt was ruined because he ran out of time. And Chen able to take advantage of the time he had on the clock. He'll win $4,000 US for his efforts.
All right, your winner from China, Chen Shi. Stay tuned now for the official award ceremony.
So he'll get the award ceremony to himself. But all 3 dunkers will pose for some photo ops here momentarily. Dinxing Chen, take a look at his dunk package throughout this competition.
Cleared about 20 people.
Yeah, if you add them all up, try to mix it up through the legs, windmill, whip 2, over 5, over 6, double stacked. And he will come out on top.
And now I present to you your winner of the Slam Dunk Competition here in the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Utsunomiya Opener, presented by Ashikaga Bank. Utsunomiya, get loud one time from People's Republic of China. Give it up for Chen Ding-Shing.
スラムダンクコンテストチャンピオンは中国から陳天心選手です。足利銀行プレゼンツスラムダンクコンテストプレゼンターは足利銀行取締役常務執行役員森川貴弘様、よろしくお願いいたします。
And to present the award, we'd like to call upon Mr. Takahiro Morikawa of Ashikaga Bank.
今大会は創業130周年記念足利銀行プレゼンツスラムダンクコンテストでした。ではチャンピオンだけで1枚いきましょう。おめでとうございます。改めて38歳のチャンピオン天心に大きな拍手を。
finals. So we need a volunteer here on the court. Let's see, so cool to help me out. Let's get somebody out here on the court.
Alright, さあ皆さんコートに今一度集まって、この後いよいよ決勝戦です。決勝戦、びっしりの会場で皆さんと盛り上がっていきたいと思いますが、その前にアクティビティもう一つ用意しました。
All right. I saw you stand up first. Yes, the girl, no, behind you. Yes, she stood up right away. So you're first.
参加したい人はフィットしてね。
Hey, you gotta want it. All right, we're going. Don't worry, there might be more chances you'll get me later. Come on down. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you. All right. Hello. How are you? Konnichiwa. Okay. So we got a challenge for you, but we're gonna keep our eyes to the screen to see what it is.
I challenge you to do a backward shot. You get 3 shots. If you make one, you win a prize.
A backwards shot. So you're gonna be like this?
後ろ向
And
き
you have to
で
just
シュートを決めるという難易度の高い
You
チャレン
get
ジ
3
です
chances. What's your name? Nandin. Everybody, Utsunomiya, give it up for Nandin.
さあ大きな拍手を。それでは3本挑戦できますよ。いきましょう。
You can look. All right, we're gonna count it down all in together now. Say 3. X 3. Let's go. Oh! Hey, you can do it. I believe. You get 2 more. Yeah, you can measure it. Whatever you need to do. Look at this. All right, you got this. You got this. Oh, that was close. Hey, you know what? Should we bring her a little closer?
さ
A
あ
little
もう少
closer?
し近づいて。
Come on, right here. Yes, you're good there. All right, here we go.
さあちょっと力を持って
I believe.
さあみんなで頑張ってください。どうだ
Oh!
よしありがとう。
All right, one normal. You don't have to.
ワンノーマル
You can
前
look
向いて前向いてこれ決めたら
There we
しょ
go. And.
あ
Ah, it's okay.
ありがとう
See, you're still
ほら
in. Thank you
もう
so
一
much.
つ
Don't
セ
let
ッ
it
トでお
go.
めでとう
Oh. All right, let's get one more. Sakura, you choose.
さあ次の一人じゃあ今日出てくれたキッズじゃあそのバンドからいきましょう OK
Alright.
おいでおいでおいで
Yes, backwards first. I think you can do it. I think he got it. Oh, look at that smile. He's ready. How you doing? Katsuya, what's up? Katsu. All right, Katsu. Sorry. Backwards.
さあ後ろ向きです
All right, hold on. Let's get no. Other way. Okay.
All right.
Everybody, let's count it down. Say 3. X 3. Let's go.
一発できた
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
まだパフォーマンス
Smells like victory.
T シャツのセット差し上げよう
Ah,
おめでとう
Hey. All right. Hold on, let's do the photo. All right, we got one more.
ナイス
All right, and see Sakura, man. You do the honors.
あと一人行きましょうあと一人じゃあその次 OK おいでよっしゃ最善ですから一人チョイス
Hello, what's your name? Arta, what's up? All right, Arta is next up. You ready? Utsunomiya, y'all ready?
さあ皆さん準備はよろしいでしょうか
All right, let's go. 3, X, 3. Here we go. Okay. Don't worry.
さあ掴んでねちょっと短めだったよ2回目
Oh,
今度は大きかった今度は大きかった
You're too strong. You're too strong.
真ん中ぐらいです今の真ん中ぐらい行きましょう
Oh.
惜しいありがとう
All right, one more. You want to go a little closer?
ノーマルでワンモアですか後ろ向いて
Normal.
前向いて OK です
Go.
さあラスト1本ラストチャンスああデンジ取ってるナイスショットおめでとう
Here, you get a hat and a shirt. Congratulations. All right, let's take a photo.
最後まで楽しんでってね。おめでとう。以上、ショットチャレンジでした。
The future is bright for 3x3. You want to light up the sky.
さあ皆さん、スマートフォンのライトをオンにしていただけませんでしょうか。
Put your phones up in the air.
そしてみんなのスマートフォンをこうやって掲げてください。向こうの人のサウンドで
Keep them high. We light the way for the future.
掲げて
Come on. Keep them up. Are you ready? Let's go. Come on. Now wave to the left. Wave to the right. Wave to the left. Wave to the right. Come on. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Now down. Put them up. Put them down. Put them up. Come on. Down. Up. Down. Up. Left. Right. Left. Right. Let's go.
大きく打って
Hey, come on, Utsunomiya. All together now. Come on, come on.
Well, here we are. 2 days of competition coming to a conclusion between two very evenly matched teams. The defending World Tour final champs against the defending Utsunomiya Opener champs, Amsterdam and Miami. A 10-minute sprint to a $40,000 payday. The two teams in front of you on your screen, and soon to be entering the court of play here in front of the Futa Arayama Shrine in Utsunomiya, Japan. Neither team has lost a game. They've done it in different ways. Statistically, pretty evenly matched. We'll get into that in a bit. Martin Balkanek, though, he certainly picked it up in the semifinal win over Oud for Amsterdam. They went through the top-ranked team here to get to the final. Balkanek now joined by Olympian Big Drizzy, Jan Driesen, Medieval Times, Brian Alberts, and reigning MVP, height, Worthy de Jong. A dazzling performance for him in that semifinal win over Oud. He was unstoppable. He ended up scoring 9 points in that game. He didn't have to assist much. I appreciate the assist from my partner. Bas Rosendahl, the Mountain, is here.
Yes, sir.
And Miami is here as well. Here they come. They want all the smoke with Henry Caruso. The Caruso Show is about to begin. Mitch is sure to lend a hand. All right, enough of the last name puns. Han's been balling. And James Parrott, last to join his squad, their leading scorer from last season. Han top in the field in player value, third on the charts in scoring.
It's been a multifaceted attack, though, for this Miami team. It was Han yesterday, and he's been good today, but it was Dylan Travis who picked it up for them in the quarterfinals. James Parrott with 8 in the semifinals. So a multi-headed monster here in Miami.
Indeed, indeed. Gonna be a good one. This is it's not a surprise to see these two teams playing in the final. When you talked about the 3 favorites, it was certainly Oud, Miami, and Amsterdam. And out of those 3, we get these 2. And I think they match up. They match up well. This is teams that shoot it well, typically. Miami knocking them down at a 38% clip from beyond the 2-point arc. Worthy de Jong has shot it better than 40, or just under 40 in the tournament. And he's scoring at just under 9 per game. Henry Caruso over from Princeton in the offseason. He's up to 18 points in this game. He's been an absolute terror on the offensive glass. He'll look to do the same in this one. And maybe James Parrott had a breakout game in the semifinals,
yeah,
but we've seen him take his game to even higher heights.
You're right.
No better time to do it than now.
Yeah, and it's guesswork as to who from Miami will be doing the scoring. Again, they've been switching it up. For Amsterdam, though, we know it's going to be Worthy. Who can be the secondary player that does the work? Is it going to be BA, who was 5 on 5 from the mid-range in that semifinal, or is Marta Balkanek, who also had 5 points, going to break out with a bunch of shots from beyond the arc? Something we haven't seen this tournament. He shot it decently, but you know he can hit more shots than this.
Yeah, that 1-2 combo. I mean, Worthy has done a lot of the damage. Comparatively, the 1-2 punch for Miami has been Han and Parrott. Han averaging 6.3 points per game, Parrott averaging 5.5. As it is time to get the final underway. Here we go. Utsunomiya World Tour Opener 2025. This is the final. Amsterdam in Miami. Mitch Han on the drive. He will miss the lefty lay attempt. The Mountain, Bas Rosendahl. Alongside, I'm the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery. Dylan Travis has seen enough of Worthy's tricks as he starts with the steal. Travis now wants to rock. Got a foul, red. And again, Miami defending Utsunomiya Opener champions from last season.
That was a different iteration of the squad, though. The lone leftover, Dylan Travis.
Yep. And Amsterdam, you're defending World Tour final winners. They won it all last year. So here we go. 30 seconds in, the real deal. Hits the front iron. Stroke was broke that time as Parrott will squeeze it. Parrott now working on Balkanek. Parrott to the crib.
That's a mismatch that they're going to try to exploit. Again, Parrott with his length and his slinkiness can get by Balkanek that will.
I want to see Parrott and Worthy in this game. I think, you know, Parrott's length and Worthy's craftiness, who wins that battle? Right now they're matched up. Parrott on the switch gets a hand up, And Albert's mid-range attempt goes begging. Han will come in. Real deal is out. The lone carryover from the original Miami team. Capacity crowd to watch this 10-minute sprint to 21. Han not happening. Caruso aggressively attacking Alberts.
Second offensive rebound for Caruso. That is big. He gets his team extra possessions.
This is what he does. Parrott took in the spin class. Get these lessons. 2-1 start Miami. Parrott hits the deck. He's falling and he can get up. And he finds his way to the rebound. Quick ball movement swung left. Caruso up to Han. Off the iron. About connect on the glass. Evenly matched team statistically. Both defenses stingy. Uh-oh, where you going? Balconnect misses, but neither team has allowed more than 15 points a game. Caruso floating up top and scoring at the rim. Big Drizzy to Alberts. Alberts. What a slick dish to set up Big Drizzy for the score and the foul.
That's big patience by Big Drizzy, who waited out Parrott's jump. Parrott, a really good shot blocker, couldn't get to it, had to foul.
League leader in blocked shots last year, but he's got to stay sound defensively. Leaves his feet sometimes. And Dreesen trying to make him pay double at the line here. Big Drizzy, no sir, knuckleballs it, but Worthy with the quick hands. Nearly stole it away. Up top, Parrott kicks it. Sets the ball screen for the real deal. Han coming around, and he draws the foul while shooting the two. That two-point arc has got to be of concern for Amsterdam, again, with a Miami team that has hit 38% of their twos, even with a windy day today.
True.
Which is crazy. But the other stats pretty even. Amsterdam 19 a game, Miami 20 and a half. Neither team have found themselves in foul trouble, both averaging under the threshold, so a lot of similarities in their success in getting to this final.
The one thing I could find is that Amsterdam is averaging a lot less key assists than Miami. So Miami is playing more together, finding each other. Amsterdam's creating one-on-one.
Yeah, they got Worthy de Jong, tournament leading scorer. Alberts, that looks like it's online. My eyes did not deceive me. He shreds the threads and evens the game at 4 apiece. Travis, too much on that shot attempt. Caruso had to poke away, and Worthy holding his hand a little bit after that slap. Substitution is made as Parrott comes in. Han will get a breather. Worthy will get things started top of the key with Parrott defending. This is the matchup I wanted to see. Alberts medieval. Thine shall receive the buckets. He's got it going here from, you know, that 15 to 10-foot range. Height Worthy.
That's what you wanted to see.
Got the step on Parrott there. That is what I wanted to see. Oh, there Travis put it in his face like Noxzema. What a pull-up from the real deal as we're tied at 6 apiece. Travis now. Uh-oh. Mishandled it. Travis with a forced 2 attempt. Gonna stay where it's at 6 apiece. 6.5 to play in this final. Hype Worthy with the jab step. Worthy kicks it up. B.A. halfway down and out. Shout out to Jimmer Fredette, by the way, who led Miami to a Utsunomiya Masters title last year, announced his retirement earlier this week. One of basketball's greats. Speaking of his collegiate career and playing in the NBA, his success in China overseas, and obviously his impact on 3x3. So shout out to Jimmer Fredette.
Yeah, his career in 3x3 might be short, but he had a huge impact. Came in, changed the dynamic of the game. He was right away one of the top players on the board.
Yeah.
Started hitting game winners, carried his team to victories.
Yeah.
It's sad to see him go. After that injury in the Olympics last year, I was kind of hoping for one more.
Me too.
One more go at the World Cup or something. But, you know, that's wishful thinking. But congrats on a great career for Jimmer, though.
No doubt about that. The Americans carry on with a new Miami team who have a chance to go back-to-back here in Utsunomiya for the first time ever. And no Serbian representative here in the final. Nice cut to Drizzy. Got met at the front door. Wrong address.
Parrott has a leaping ability unlike a lot of people I've ever seen. Take a look at this.
That's textbook. No foul. He went straight up and met Drizzy right at the rim. Now he's got the assignment of Worthy. Worthy to the crib, missed it. Hahn. Uh-oh. He's saying it's kick. Looks like it's going to be Amsterdam possession anyway. Amsterdam answers some questions about just how good they will be or could be this year with that semifinal win over U, and Miami topping Toulouse, who I think that in the offseason they picked up some power ranking points across the league. So 5:38 exactly on the clock.
Low scoring game.
Yeah, low score for sure. But things can heat up quickly. We know that.
Yes.
Boz Rosendahl alongside. He's the Mountain. I'm the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery. We're having some fun. Balconnect with a creative shot attempt that time. Does not work out in his favor. Air Parrott. Dylan Travis working from the free throw line. Extended. Parrott just too shy on that attempt. Worthy takes it at Hahn. Got the help defense from Dylan Travis, and he says, nah, bro. Nah, bro. We seen the film.
Yeah, Ward usually uses that sweep through right, and Travis snuffed that out quickly.
He's a top level defender. Now Dreesen being more aggressive offensively, and he'll get that fader to trickle in.
He's hit a couple of these this tournament. It's something I'd like to see him do more of.
Travis, look at me in the eyes when I'm talking to you. Strokes it. Dreesen knocked it. Look at Caruso. Went to the top floor to get that rebound. And now the real deal is Dilling. Sets up Caruso inside. Dreesen, count it with the foul.
On the big fella like Attack on Titan.
Big Drizzy. Here you go with your anime.
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon. You and Jang, man.
We tried.
9-8. Dreesen, part of that Olympic gold medal team in Paris just a year ago. He will cash in the free throw and tie this thing up at 9 apiece. Air Parrott is fouled. Number 4.
That's 4 on Amsterdam.
4 on Amsterdam.
Not a lot of fouls in this game. Both teams playing it clean, playing good, disciplined defense, but this definitely a foul.
Well, staying true to how they played pretty much all tournament, which is smart defense, strong defense. Only a couple of fouls on Miami as we're past the midway point. They got 99 problems, but Mitch ain't one. He hits the 2. Worthy, though, will get it to go. 11-10, Miami. Parrott operating, hand in his face, throws the shot off, still tracked down the rebound. Parrott on the baseline, he elevates, he'll miss. But
big rebound by Caruso, skying over everybody, tipping that back in.
Caruso, his activity, and this is, you know, wondering how he might fit in with this Miami team, I think we can see exactly what his role is and how he can impact this team.
Look, you can see last year on Princeton, he had to be featured on offense to take shots, and they ran some plays for him. They're not doing anything for him besides backdoor cuts, but he's getting his buckets by offensive rebounds and creating one-on-one when they need it most. He's had a great tournament in my book.
Yeah, Caruso's going to find a way to have impact on the game just because he's all effort. He's all effort all the time.
We love the energy, Utsunomiya. What a way to set off the season.
So the season opener from Utsunomiya, Japan. Starting a busy 2025. Worthy. Nice move. Can't finish it. Dylan. Travis. Step back. You don't know me like that.
Dylan's turned back the clock today, man. He's been great on offense, something we haven't seen in a bit.
Foul connect. Banks it in. The connection gets Miami's lead back down to 2. Hahn, dish, Caruso, over Worthy. The help defense comes in time.
Balconnect with a timely block. Wow, clutch play.
So Balconnect has shown the ability to play some solid defense. And we know what he does offensively. He goes off the window. 3:09 officially left in this Utsunomiya Opener final. Got a good game going here. Dylan Travis, he has been pestering Worthy. Another steal. And Hahn to Parrott. Parrott leans into it. Parrott looking to find an open teammate. He'll get it to Hahn. Hahn to Dylan Travis. He's had the hot hand. Dylan Travis. Light work. He's an electrician. Another two-point strike from him, but Worthy will answer back. Still a three-point lead. Yes.
Travis is hitting some ridiculous shots, falling away and everything.
Over to Hahn. Hahn patiently waiting before that two-point attempt. It goes begging. 2.5 to play. Oh. Parrott caught reaching in the cookie jar. That'll be number 4 on Miami. 16-13 contest. Another look at Dylan Travis. That's a drive-by shooting. Fading to the left and still managing to find the bottom of the
It's
net.
an impossible shot.
That's crazy. Balconnect off iron. To B.A. Alberts won't get it to go. Caruso corralling yet another rebound. He's been on the glass like reflections in this game, all game. You like that one?
Yeah, I like it.
Anytime I feel Boz glaring at me. He's trying to
It was good. I was trying to think of something to add to it, but I couldn't get to it.
2:05 left. We getting to it in this final. Tell you that right now. Parrott, the slow rock-a-bye baby. On the baseline, he's called for the travel.
Good defense by B.A. Standing his ground, not giving Parrott any room to slink past him. Forcing the turnover.
Alberts in his second, well, we should be a full season. Played 5 events last year with Amsterdam, and he certainly made his mark en route to that World Tour final title. He will miss the 16-footer.
Miami's been controlling the glass, man, and that's the key in this game.
The intensity, man, that they've been playing with. That one is swiped out. 1.5 minutes to go. Defending MVP. Height Worthy with Hahn trying to defend him. Oh, teardrop. I'm about to get emotional. 16-14 game. What a make from Height Worthy. That time a Dylan Travis miss. Worthy air mails it. Just a buck left in this game. 60 ticks to go. The real deal. Hey. The man is unconscious. He is not with us right now.
Single-handedly taking Amsterdam apart with his shooting from the outside. Again, turning back the clock. This is a Dylan Travis we have not seen in a while.
Dylan Travis, he understands it now. He's a lethal shooter for Miami in an 18-14 game. Still not out of reach. Foul connect. Oh, hitting with a fake. Now Parrott trying to make the move on Balconnect, but what a fake from Balconnect to get a clean look. And a drive to the bucket. 3 points separate these two teams. 3 points separate Miami from victory. As Parrott is stopped short on the drive. Mitch, turn around, jump hook. No, the tip won't go. Hahn still on the glass. Out to Parrott. They get it to Travis. He decides to hold it. Using some clock. Mitch, Hahn! Big Cinny! 20-15. Worthy, 2 on the way, it'll go. Gonna have to foul Dylan Travis with 10 seconds left in this game as Miami on the brink of going back-to-back here in Utsunomiya.
This Miami team's so tough to scout against because, look, again, Hahn can do it. Caruso will get you some boards. He might explode all of a sudden. You know Parrott can score. And now all of a sudden Dylan Travis is a scorer again. After his Omaha days, he went into a role-playing mode. And finally, because this is what we were waiting for all last year, he's gotten out of it, and this is the result. What a game.
He's still got it. He's still got it. So they will actually add a second to the clock, but it won't matter if Dylan Travis is able to cap a masterpiece of a performance. Miami have done it again. They go back-to-back like a 90s photo. 2024 and 2025, they are champions to start the year. In Utsunomiya, Dylan Travis, the man went off in this 10-minute sprint, 21-17. They get it done over Amsterdam. They are the $40,000 winners, and they do it in undefeated fashion. New team, same results. And Worthy with no choice but to smile this one off. They will be battling throughout this 2025 campaign. Let's get it center court now. Boz Rosendahl standing by. He's got Mitch Hahn as his interviewee.
Me too. So I knew you.
All right, Mitch, congratulations on a repeat for Team Miami. But look, on a more personal note, you weren't a part of those 4 players that won here last year in Utsunomiya. So what does this win mean to you?
I mean, the Champions Cup was embarrassing for us. And, you know, playing for the USA is a lot of pressure. So we wanted to come out, play loose, and just play our game and show why we want to be number 1 in the world.
So talk about how important it is for this version of Team Miami with now Henry added to the mix. Some big hopes for you guys this year, some things resting on your shoulders. How important is it to start the year off playing like this?
Yeah, I mean, and the add of Andrew Kelly was huge as well. No, you're good. But, you know, it's just we feel like a family a little bit already. We've only played 2 tournaments together, but, I mean, you can just tell everybody's in it for each other, and I think that'll help us for the rest of the year.
You guys were a very tough team to guard. You went off yesterday, had a good day today as well. Then Dylan went off and showed us an offensive version that we haven't seen in a while. Talk about his contributions.
I mean, it's crazy when you have a guy like James on your team and a guy like Henry on your team and sometimes me, and you have to guard us, but you have to guard Dylan as well. And if you don't, he's going to do what he did the last 2 games. And, I mean, he's played in the biggest of venues. He's played in the biggest of games. And that experience is not taken lightly by us, and he just keeps leading us to victories.
All right, well, any last words for this crowd out here in Utsunomiya? All these people came and showed up and watched you guys win. What do you got to say to them?
I mean, it's been a great weekend. No time away from the court has been signing autographs. We've just spent a ton of time with the fans, getting to know them, just having a good time, and we just enjoyed it here a lot.
All right, well, congratulations, man. Go celebrate.
A worthy celebration indeed, as Miami top Worthy de Jong and Team Amsterdam in the final. An explosive game from Dylan Travis, who you heard Mitch Hahn mention. He's played on the biggest of stages, the Olympian, the lone Olympian on this Miami team. And an offensive outburst that we knew was still in Dylan Travis, but we just hadn't seen it in a while. But in the semis and on into the final, the man was cooking. They had no response for him. And he might have actually stolen MVP honors, I think. And the votes aren't there. I don't know who's going to be MVP, but for me, it's Dylan Travis, man.
He saved them today. He came out of nowhere and gave him an offensive performance to turn back the clock. If this is the Dylan Travis we get for the rest of the year, my goodness,
yeah.
The field better watch out.
Yo, yeah, Dylan Travis, some of the questions surrounding him is like, if Dylan can get his offense going, Miami becomes a completely different beast. But it was Mitch Hahn day one, right, who provided the early catalyst. He was the spark. He had the offense going. Came into to day two as the second leading scorer on the charts. And Dylan Travis just absolutely took the joystick, took the game over in the last two games, and only fitting that he finishes at the free throw line. That had to be a double-digit performance, or close to
it,
final.
yes.
That was crazy.
But they got great contributions from everybody. Just not to discredit Dylan, but how many offensive rebounds did Henry Caruso get?
Facts. Yep.
How many offensive rebounds and extra possessions did he get his team? That was very impressive. But now we'll get the MVP, though.
2025, representing the team of Miami. Give it up for number 4, Mitch.
Big Cindy.
Big City with the MVP. Listen, I'm not mad at this at all, because Hahn was great throughout the tournament.
Yes.
I mean, there were very few lulls in this game. He set the tone for him. He was unstoppable in group play. And now he gets the MVP, I think the first ever for him.
Yep.
And on the FIBA 3x3 World Tour. So while Dylan Travis went crazy on the final day of play, Mitch Hahn, congratulations to Big City on the MVP here. Miami maybe opening some eyes and some ears now. We thought that they might take a step back. I think some of the questions with the roster move are warranted. But
this is quite the statement.
Yes, a statement indeed. Top in Amsterdam, who had beaten Oob to get to the final. And Miami are going to save their best for last. That offense, when it's clicking like it was, look out.
That is scary for the field.
And now to join the MVP.
So he'll be joined by his teammates.
Your winners, your champions of the FIBA
It's a group celebration.
2025. Get loud, y'all, for Team Miami.
Team Miami. 2 years in a row. Could it be a preview of what's to come this year?
That's what we thought last year, remember?
Yes, we did. A lot changed from that opener to the end of the year. But this is certainly the way you want to start 2025, on top of them all, with the best teams in the world. Top 10 ranked teams in the world competing in this opener. But only room for one on the podium. So the Americans are going to claim the crown here at Utsunomiya to start the year for the second straight season.
James Parrott's, for some reason, James Parrott's staring at you.
Why? Wait, what's he staring at me? They must be listening to the podcast.
I think they are.
I never said. I just said I had questions. I said.
Me too. Look,
Right.
it's a new fit. They got 2 new guys on the squad.
But we also said we liked the team, but we weren't sure how they were going to perform.
Well, they performed. Take a look at that.
But you know what is? If we can serve as motivation to get
I'll take
teams
that.
playing at their best, then so be it.
Yes, I'll take
But
that.
hey, make no mistake, it's nothing but love. Nothing but love. I'm always cheering for the team. Whoever wins, you know, I respect the competition. No favorites. You prove it, then you got my respect all day long, and they certainly have that now.
優勝チームのマイアミの皆さんには今大会の昨年同様巨大な絵をご用意いたしました。この優勝に思いを込めて名前を刻んでいただき、ここ宇都宮二荒山神社に優勝記念として奉納いただきます。プレゼンターは宇都宮二荒山神社宮司新井和弘様、よろしくお願いいたします。
So now they when's the check coming? That's what they wait on. Okay.
Now we get the signed board
Somebody
first.
said that there's a check.
I think I have to sign the board first.
All right. Still some work to do. I think they already signed it. Never mind. There it is. I like this. I like this idea. Having the winners sign every year. It's the second time that Dylan has put his ink on it. So there you go.
He wrote the biggest, too. He didn't leave any room for the others.
That's messed up, man.
Come on, Dylan.
Come on, real deal. Caruso. There we go. Mitch Hahn, Dylan Travis, James Perrin, Henry Caruso. A victorious fist bump representing by way of Miami, by way of Nebraska. I think Caruso's from up north somewhere. But certainly representing here in Utsunomiya, an iconic location on the tour. That's just the start, boss. That's just the start.
I know.
We keep it rolling. Next week in Chengdu as we will head to China for the first regular season Masters, but this Utsunomiya Opener belongs to Miami. Congratulations once again on the $40,000 season opening tournament win. What a tournament. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you to our staff, our media crew. Of course, to you, my partner in crime, Bob Rosendahl. Of course, our production crew, all of our officials, Noah Lazarus, DJ Lass, and of course, the fans here in Utsunomiya. We will see you next week in Chengdu. Much love, Miami. Let's see how the rest of the year goes. Peace, y'all.